would not feel good about being down 8 at the end of period 1, but if you're Perry Meridian, you finish that quarter with a bit of a flurry after a double-digit lead by Noblesville, and you have to be a little happy with the way you played the last few possessions.
Well, but you also need to be concerned about how you haven't done a good job on a couple of the keys of the game. One is you haven't rebounded well. Number two, you just haven't kept to do a better job, I think, of handling the dribble and being a little more patient offensively, but there's a lot of basketball to be played, Mark.
Zach Gentry put his hands in the small of the back, picks up the Noblesville foul. That's a nice move to the bucket and the finish. Give that to Amir Blackshear, who now has 7 of his ball club's points. Suddenly it's a 6-point advantage for Noblesville. 20-14, they have the basketball.
Yeah, and now you got to see if your offense can give you some energy on the defensive end.
Leland Brown
moves to this point, but now you cut back in. Just make a stop defensively, come down and get a good hoop, get a good possession on the offensive end.
Lively set to check back in during the next stoppage and play. Nice defensive play by Leland Brown. They were looking for Landis on the backdoor cut, and he picked it off. Little hop, skip, and a jump in the paint. Threw it up a little too short. There with the rebound shot was Zach Way. Goes strong to the hoop, and he's in, or Erie rather, and he's in double figures with 10.
They just need to get a body on Jake Erie. Keep penetration to a minimum.
How about that downtown three? A little short off the heel by Max Landis. In transition comes Noblesville.
But that's a shot Max can make. I mean, he can knock that shot down.
Well, he's going to have to because they've typically been one and done so far in this ball game.
Yeah, it's, again, an area that Perry needs to do is get on the rim.
Don't
and
leave
there's
him
Jake
alone.
Erie. We
How
talked
do you do
about
that? You got to find him. He has 13.
Absolutely. And
now the lead suddenly back up 11 at 20-14.
They've not done a good job of taking away his dribble. Certainly right there, no one there to get a hand in his face and contest the shot. Perry just speed up just a little, ever so much, and made him back up maybe even a step or two from where they want to be.
That's a pretty good offensive step. This time they work it to Cooper, weak side, and he's there for the easy deuce.
There was a pace. There was a flow. There wasn't a hurry. It was a great penetration move on Max Landis' part. Good pass and good finish.
25-16, under 6 to play in the half. The winner gets the winner of North Central and Ben Davis. Coach and Greg Rakestraw will have that one for you. Baseline drive. Looks like he might have stepped out of bounds, didn't get called for it, but Gentry's there with a reverse layup in his first two.
Bumped all the way on the baseline and finished in track. May have stepped out because he was forced out.
Drain goes baseline. Strong move. Thrown up at a triple team is stolen away. Roop had his pocket picked in transition. Jake Erie. Erie lost it in the paint. They have numbers. Blackshear uses
more bodies back. Get in and take a charge on somebody.
Leland Brown and Lively back for Noblesville. Blackshear gets the trifecta. He has 10, and it's now a 27-19 affair at the 5-minute mark of the half. Erie with 13 first-half points. As we said, Leland Brown back into the ball game. Perblises, Lively, very patient offensive set by Noblesville. Leland Brown looking for the lane to open up. Nothing does. Lively almost threw it away. Brown, nice dish to Perblises. Really not under control. Gets his own rebound. Throws it up too hard. Leland Brown trying to keep it alive and does.
Just
4 for him.
Great board work on the part of Noblesville. And one of the things that Bill Zick feared coming in is his kids needed to get on the glass. And that possession they didn't.
Lead is 10 now. 4.5 to play in the half. Prairie Meridian trails. They have the basketball. Baseline from 16. How about that stroke?
He can shoot it.
7 for Landis.
I mean, again, when he's set and when he's steady and he's not rushing it, he can knock him down.
Perblises posted up. They'll kick it to him. Right elbow. Dinas. Right back to Perblises. Too strong off the glass. Leland Brown comes crashing in, but Roop's able to clear it away on the baseline for Prairie Meridian. Drain kicks it right back to him. Blackshear wants it top of the circle. Having trouble finding him. Throw it away, loose-handed.
I love the kid. I've loved him for a long time. I love his game.
Well, you would even without the family connection. No doubt about that.
Well,
he has got one of the sweetest strokes we've seen.
He does. And the family, the Landis family, I've loved since 1980, basically 19. Okay, but dribble, if you just lateral moves not going anywhere, you need to make it more productive.
He's picked up his dribble. Now he's in some trouble. Landis is there to bail him out. Lively hawking him. Now they make the switch defensively. 3-minute mark of the half. Nice drive. Throws it up off the bottom of the rim. A lot of contact, though. Call. Rebound comes down to Perblises. In transition, Lively. Lively
Got to
cross
get a
courts
hand
it.
up. Wow.
Bingo. Jake Urey cross courts at the baseball pass to Lively, and he has his 8th point.
That's just your basic breakdown and conversion. You don't sprint back and fan out and find open shoot. You don't get pressure on the pass, and then no one closes out on Andrew Lively.
Blackshear dribbles it off his foot. Dive for the loose ball. Picked up by Jazz Drain. Drain makes the nice pass, weak side. Landis tries to go.
Multiple weapons, and they're smart. They take care of it. They understand.
Keeping his ball club in it, looking for his 9th point, and gets it. He has 9. Blackshear has 10, so 19 of the points coming from those two. Noblesville a bit more balanced, led by Jake Urey with 13 and Lively with 8. That's Lively with the basketball. Coming to Urey, baseline left. Forces his way in.
Has not really done a good job on him at all today.
Second foul on Paul Person as that shot beat Zionsville 47-42. 15 for Jake Urey. And we might see him get past 40 for the first time, Coach.
Well, the pace is a little quicker than what the games we did.
The step in, the force up, no good by Landis. Rebound controlled by Pervalices.
Yeah, that's one where you just recognize you don't have it, kick it out, relocate, keep things going.
Leland Brown to Lively. The baseline again. Dinas, the long kick out to Urey, who's got all day to set up, and he can't finish it. There with the rebound, Noblesville. Shot put up by Pervalices. Leland Brown keeps it alive, and finally Perry controls it. In a hurry, Amir Blackshear. Blackshear spin, throws it up off the glass. No. Rebound controlled underneath. Roop with the inbound, looking for Blackshear. They'll throw it in deep in the backcourt to Jazz Drain, and he'll walk it across with 1.5 minutes to play. Drain, stop and go dribble. Looks to go baseline. Roop has to bail him out instead. Blackshear wants the basketball. He has it now. Minute 16. Nice give and go and a foul.
Recognizing it, reading, reacting off the screen, and a great delivery, great pass. Pervalices has. He's done a nice job creating things, keeping the ball alive, taking advantage of things at both ends. And you get a dry possession there for Perry, which you can ill afford when you're down 11.
Came up empty from the charity stripe. Down to 1 minute to play now. Dinas with the basketball. Lively open in the corner. No one looking at him yet. They'll go top of the circle instead. Now Lively flashes out to get the basketball. Leland Brown, nice cross-court look to Elmore, who's open for the right box. Left box, rather.
Well, you teach baseline catch, baseline kick if you can. And nice cut by Brendan Elmore.
Landis, hard to the hoop, throws it up a little short. Rebound controlled by Elmore. 30 seconds left. Dave McCullough looking for win number 412 in his career, number 256 at Noblesville. Have not won a regional since 1997. Pressure put on by Jazz Drain. Clock down to 15. Leland Brown playing pitch and catch out high with Dinas.
He's a kid who can shoot it, so at this possession, you're going to shoot it.
Going into the intermission.
He does deserve it.
Good on both free throw tosses is Michael Dinas. He has 4 now. 38-23, suddenly a 15-point advantage. Landis, I would guard him and guard him some more. Kick in the corner, double pump, partially blocked. He does not get the shot off in time. A great half of basketball by the Noblesville Millers.